Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to the Blues of March 2020. I hope everybody is doing well and that you're taking good care of yourselves and each other, of course. Uh, it appears that it will take a long time before everything is back to normal. So hang in there. We will get through this. Anyway, time for some distraction. Let me show you what I got over the month of March. And the first movie I want to talk about is one on VHS, and that is THX 1138. I have this on DVD and Blu-ray as well, but the reason why I got it on this format is because this contains the original version. The one that is on DVD and Blu-ray is the director's cut with those, newly added CGI shots. Same thing George Lucas had done with the Star Wars trilogy. The 1997 special editions, and later in 2004, he made more changes with the Blu-ray release. And some of them are really good, others are terrible and unnecessary. And the director's cut of THX is no exception. Some of those new scenes works. For example, it gives you a more expanded view on the dystopian world, and it looks great. But there are also a couple of shots that are completely unnecessary. The worst one to me is a scene near the end that contains CGI monkeys, and that almost ruined the movie for me. I mean, what is it with George Lucas and CGI monkeys? They were also in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I'm surprised there aren't any CGI monkeys in the Star Wars, but anyway, I'm happy to finally have the original version, and this is the only way to get it. I'm sure there are bootleg DVDs out there somewhere, but I don't care about that. This is a nice addition to to my VHS, my small VHS collection. Next is a Dutch horror thriller called Bumper Klave, which means tailgate. It's about this family going on a road trip, and on the way they are tailgating a white van, and the driver of this van doesn't like that at all. So he wants an apology from the father of the family. The father refuses, and it results into a fight, and it ends up with the family being terrorized by the man in the van, who happens to be an exterminator. And this movie didn't do well at the Dutch box office, and that's a damn shame because it's really, really good. They did sell it to other countries, so hopefully it will gain some success internationally. And what's also a shame is that it was released on DVD and not on Blu-ray. But I'm guessing there will be a Blu-ray release from another country. I have a feeling that Germany is going to put it out on Blu-ray one day because, Splendid Film is a German company. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It has some tense moments, and I like the killer as well. He's not your usual mysterious psycho killer. You actually get to know what he looks like very early on in the film, and I like his weapon of choice there. But anyway, really good film, Bumper Klave or Tailgate. I don't know if that is going to be the official English title though. And here is another DVD, The Westerner, the complete series, created by Sam Peckinpah, who also directed a few episodes. That's how he started his career, working for television. And Brian Keat plays a drifter who's traveling from place to place with his faithful dog. Well, he's not always he's not always faithful, but they embark on one adventure after the other, and it includes cameos of Pack and Paw regulars like Warren Oates, R.G. Armstrong, Katie Gerardo, and I just started watching it. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, and so far, it's quite good. Okay, and now on to the Blu-rays, and this is Le Mans 66. Originally it's called Ford v Ferrari, but in some countries like mine, the Netherlands, it's known as Le Mans 66. And this is a gorgeous steelbook. I mean, look at this. Look at the artwork. That is an uber cool artwork right there. And it's not damaged or anything. This is just, part of the design with these scratches and all. Yeah, very, very nice. And I was very entertained by the movie. I thought it was absolutely great, and excellent performances, especially from Christian Bale. No surprise there. I mean, the guy is always good. He never disappoints. But yeah, I would highly recommend this movie. Okay, next one is Brothers Till We Die. An enjoyable Policheschi by Umberto Lenzi. And here is the original Italian title, La Banda del Gobbo, the Gang of the Hunchback, or the Band of the Hunchback, something like that. And as it says here, this is a follow-up to Rome Armed to the Teeth, aka The Tough Ones, but it's also a follow-up to 2 other movies. Thomas Milian plays 2 characters, twin brothers, Il Gobbo and this guy, Moneza, and he played him twice before in Free Hand for a Tough Cop, also directed by Lenzi, and Destruction Force, not directed by Lenzi. And there are more movies connected to this one. But there's a featurette here. This one. Introduction by Mike Malloy, who directed the documentary Eurocrime. He explains the whole connection between these movies. So basically, Brothers Till We Die is just one movie in a series of several movies. Next is The Blob. I've always loved this movie. It's ridiculously entertaining and definitely one of the best horror remakes ever made. It's up there along with The Thing and The Fly. And I read that Chad McQueen, Steve McQueen's son, was the first choice to play the Karen Dillon character, which is a nod to the 1958 original version with Steve McQueen, of course. But he declined. He didn't like the script and he didn't want to do the same kind of movies as his father. I picked up The Nightingale, written and directed by Jennifer Kent, who also made The Babadook. And this is definitely not for everyone. If you're faint of heart, you can easily skip it. There are some really brutal and nasty scenes in it. Scenes of violence, but also multiple rape scenes. And that was just too much. I mean, the rape scenes in the first 30-something minutes were horrifying enough. The way it ought to be, of course. I mean, if you're not disturbed by them, then there's something seriously wrong with you. But after that, you get more rape scenes. And was that really necessary? And there are other unnecessary moments. and moments that didn't make sense to me. But in spite of all that, I do think this is a good film. It's just basically a rape revenge film that happens to have better acting, directing, cinematography, and all that. And the acting is fantastic. I mean, the girl, Aisling Franciosi, I hope I said her name right. She was amazing. You know, she was, yeah, she was absolutely amazing. I don't know who she is, but apparently she was also in Game of Thrones. And Sam Claflin portrays his character, his scumbag character, I could say, extremely well. And the Aboriginal actor, I'm sure I'm going to butcher this one, Baykali Ganumbai, Baykali Ganumbai. He was brilliant too, and so yeah, really good acting, and it's you know it's not an easy film to recommend. Like I said, it's not for the faint of heart, and if you're not faint of heart, it's still very difficult to watch. So don't say I didn't warn you. Next is a very nice release of Under the Shadow. It's a British production, shot in Jordan, but set in Iran with Farsi language, and it's sort of a mix between the films of Asghar Farhadi and Guillermo del Toro. You know, social realist family drama combined with horror and fantasy, also with some early Roman Polanski influences, and it works really well. It has a very original setting. You know, it takes place during the 1980s Iran-Iraq war, and the story focuses on a woman and her daughter who are being haunted by a jinn in their own apartment. And this was put out by Second Sight. It comes with, of course, you got the Blu-ray here, a mini poster, which is the same design as you know, this front cover, and you got the booklet right there. Oh. So yeah, this is a terrific Middle East genre film. I do have to say that some of the CGI shots put me off a bit, but nevertheless, it's a great film. Here is an addition to my Jackie Chan collection, Dragons Forever, which I have yet to see. And I mean, 88 films, I mean, they are doing really well lately. I still need to get the John Woo movie that they put out recently. Heroes Shed No Tears, you know. But look at this. There is a shitload of extras on here, and also 3 different versions of the movie. Yeah, that is just insane. Very nice. Will come with a booklet. Of course, you got the 2 DVDs there. Yeah. Very nice indeed. And last but not least, I got this very gorgeous set of Boys and the Hood. I mean, look at that. Look at the design and the artwork. This is all embossed, by the way. Look at that. That is very nice. And at the back as well. Put out by Everything Blue, a British company that does more of these, you know, special collector's edition. They did it with Gladiator and Schindler's List, for example. But look at that. That is very nice. Once Upon a Time in South Central LA. Boys in the Hood. Written and directed by John Singleton, who sadly passed away last year. I believe he was 52, which is way too young. But let me show you what the contents are. Of course, you got the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, also with the regular Blu-ray, with a different artwork. I like that they do that. You know, the artwork is different than the one on the slipcase. Yeah, very nice. Oh, by the way, let me show this card. My number is 118 out of 500. There you go. And there are some extras in here as well. Let me show you that. Ooh. So you got a picture booklet. Lawrence Fishburne over there. Cuba Gooding Jr., Ice Cube. Angela Bassett. Yeah, this is a classic film, of course. Definitely a classic film. There's a nice artwork there. Oh, there it is again. In this envelope. And inside it are picture cards. There's John Singleton, R.I.P. Yep, that's it. So yeah, very, very nice. I mean, just look at this artwork. That is just a very nice artwork. Yeah, Everything Blue has done it again. Very nice. Anyway, that is it for this March update. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and stay safe, stay well, stay home if possible. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.